We are several weeks into the government shutdown, and people all across the country are worried about federal programs that could be affected if the government doesn't reopen by November.
NBC5's Sophia Falbo spoke with people in the North Country who are concerned about one program in particular. Sophia is live now in our studio in Plattsburgh. Sophia, what was the sentiment that you got from the folks you spoke with today?
People here in Plattsburgh are afraid, Jack. Many low-income residents rely on the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP. If the government shutdown continues through November, residents are worried that they won't have enough to eat.
I'm currently a cancer patient, so in effect, if the SNAP benefits get delayed, a small source of income would unfortunately not help me if the SNAP were to be delayed for however long come November 1st.
That's Tyler Boschman. He's a stage 4 cancer patient and hasn't been able to work since the end of July. He says the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program has been a huge help.
They've helped me at least provide me a little source of income to help along the way with all my treatments and doctor's appointments and medications and all that. Just every little bit counts at this point for me.
Boschman isn't the only American who benefits from SNAP. Nearly 3 million people in New York State alone rely on it.
2 more. 3 more.
St. Joseph's Food Pantry, who partners with JCEO, runs a soup kitchen every Thursday night. They prepared more than 350 hot meals this week and ran out in 30 minutes.
We have been getting an abundance of people that have never ever used our food pantry that are very concerned they're not going to get their SNAP and they don't know how to feed their families.
The pantry gets most of its food from the regional food bank. The shelves are usually well stocked. But now, some of them and the fridge are almost completely empty.
So we are doing everything in our power to try to open up more food shelf appointments, to try to get the shelves stocked, because we know people are really going to be in need. They're going to be choosing between feeding their families and heating their homes.
New York Governor Kathy Hochul just sent a letter to the U.S. Secretary of Agriculture, urging the department to release funds that will ensure everyone receives SNAP benefits in November, especially with the holiday season approaching.
It's been a really tough time for me at this point. It's a struggle. I've been dealing with this for almost 3 months now, and it's a struggle, but like I said, if I were to get the SNAP benefits, they would help tremendously. They really would. And I just hope that this government can figure out something.
Group of senators, including U.S. Senators Kirsten Gillibrand and Chuck Schumer, also sent a letter to the Secretary of Agriculture today. In it, they expressed their concerns that many states were told to stop processing November SNAP benefits. Live in the Plattsburgh newsroom, Sophia Falbo, NBC5 News.